is a problem for small business owners, but the biggest problem is not knowing whether you're burnt out or not. So how do you know whether what you are going through is burnout or just the stress of building a business? Because there's a lot of overlap between the two. There are a lot of symptoms between stress and burnout that are the same. Lack of energy, exhaustion, lack of passion, mood swings, the feeling of an inability to cope with a particular person or situation. These things happen with both burnout and stress. So it could just be that you're going through a period of high stress. How do you know if that is the case, or is it going to get worse and become burnout? Now, actually, stress is one of the contributors, one of the causes of burnout. That's why there is so much overlap between the two. And the easiest way to determine, are you stressed or are you burning out, is to look at how you feel when the situation is changed. Because stress is caused by a particular situation, place, or person. So the cause of your stress is a specific thing, and if you remove yourself from that thing, you feel better. So if the project stops, if the person leaves the company, if you get a new boss, or if you go on holiday and leave the office, you come back feeling better because the source of stress has been removed from you and you've had time to recover, process the stress, and you can get back into your normal workload. Whereas burnout invades every area of your life. So even if you remove yourself from that source of stress, whether it's a troublesome client or a difficult project or maybe a difficult employee that is bothering you, you remove yourself from that situation or you fire the employee and you do not feel better. It has pervaded. It is affecting personal relationships. It's affecting personal hobbies. It might even start affecting personal hygiene because it takes over your life. So that is the biggest differentiator between stress and burnout. The other is how you characterize them. Stress is a feeling of too much. I have too much work. I have too much on my plate. I can't handle this person again. Whereas burnout is a feeling of not enough. There is nothing left inside me to deal with this work, even if it's tiny. Even if it's a silly little admin task that takes 5 minutes and I've done it 1,000 times, it suddenly feels overwhelming. I have nothing left inside me to do this task. That is burnout, not enough, as opposed to there is too much for me to do or too much for me to deal with. That is the distinct difference between the two. In the next video, we're going to be looking at the causes of burnout, because if you want to stop burnout or turn it around, you need to know what triggers it in the first place so that you can control those things in your life.